Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the most extravagant, magnificent, flamboyant, and the most excellent gaming podcast in all the internet. Welcome, one and all, to the Gaming Center. I'm your host, King Monster Fiber Pain, and with my great co-host, the Emperor himself.
Habere Bonum. It is great to have you all here today.
Oh man, it's been such a long time since we did this, hasn't it?
Honestly, yeah, it's been way too fucking long. I genuinely miss this.
Honestly.
Because it's just, two hooligans get to talk about, get to talk well into the night. I love it.
Yes.
Anyways, so allow me to tell you, our precious viewers, today's list of topics. Number one, the topic that I came up with is the difference between slow-paced and fast-paced video games. Now, if you've ever been wondering the answer to this question, same here. I've never known the answer.
Yeah.
Number two, video game merchandise, an idea by AJ himself.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Then we have
I
number
a topic of
three.
my own.
And also, number three, we have preservation of video games. Now, allow me to explain to you how our system works with topics. So the first two topics we get from ourselves. First, like the first two topics, one of us comes up with one, the other one has something. And then the other two, we ask other people, friends of ours, random strangers we find in different Discord servers. We ask them, like, oh, we have a podcast, and we want you to choose a topic for us. So the last two topics that we had chosen, number three was by Toyota S. Meuler something in the Discord server, our Discord. Please join it, by the way. The preservation of video games. We gave it to him because it was his birthday. Number four, future of video games. This one is just a friend of mine. Now, let's start off. Yeah?
And we're also going to be doing this a little more differently. You see, Habe here, if you guys don't know me, I actually do a little bit of a graphic designing. I make logos. In fact, if you go to this Discord server, I'm the one that made the logo out of just the blank sheet of my mind. And I make all other kinds of graphic designing. I also make flags, and I also make advertisements for certain companies whatsoever. And hell, the logo of the podcast, I'm the one that made it. The entire graphic designing of the neon lights and everything, even the animation, I did it myself. And Habe here, he suggested something different, and I'm actually going to be drawing it here live while recording this. Well, we're also talking about it because I can focus on too.
Oh.
What?
You're using the flag that I sent you, or a different variation of the flag?
No, the flag that you sent me, the one that actually looks
Oh,
fine,
okay. Okay.
Look, it doesn't have that, so I'm pretty sure we're fine.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Well, you had me worried there. Okay. Now, let's get on to our... Nah, it's worries.
Alright, by the way,
Okay.
I'm streaming this through the Discord.
Yeah, I saw.
And before we start, I've just checked the statistics. More than half of you that watch this podcast did not subscribe. So if you want to look out for the new content that we drop, you better like, subscribe, and click that notification button, because you're going to miss out on some of the greatest episodes you'll ever see and some of the greatest discussions you'll ever hear in your life. Believe me,
Exactly.
you don't want to miss it.
Okay, let me explain this to you in a way that most people can. Just imagine two people who are absolutely batshit insane,
Yep.
making random discussions and arguments and all that stuff
Exactly.
for fun
Exactly.
about topics that you love.
Pretty much, you know what I mean? Like, it's just... And you're not going to get the same experience from, like, a Joe Rogan podcast, you know what I mean? It just doesn't have that same flavor to it. Especially that we talk about the most relatable things of our generation. Video games, movies, weird-ass cultural things. And just plain out weird things in general. Because, well, this generation has seen so much. So much.
You're giving me flashbacks to that weird deer. Oh my god, why do you have to do that to me, man?
I didn't unintentionally. I didn't this time. You brought it to yourself.
Okay. Let's start this before I start bawling from pain. Anyways,
Yeah.
Okay. So with the first topic, allow me to give you two games that I think, one being fast-paced, one being slow-paced. So
Yeah.
the fast-paced game I have in mind, I'm pretty sure everyone, 99% of the audience that we have also has it in mind.
By the way,
Call
to
of
all
Duty,
the
yeah?
audience that's seeing this, do not worry. This didn't have a swastika. It is fine. There was nothing in it. Hell, if you don't believe me, there. Does that look like a swastika to you? Does it, Habe?
I'm not watching, but I assume you're showing that the original one I said, the one with the
it's
little
an eagle.
German
It's-
eagle.
Yeah, it's just an eagle. We are fine. We are good. As long as that's not there, we're fine. Anyway, let's
Yeah,
continue.
okay.
As you were saying, sorry for the
So,
interruption.
yeah, as I was saying, 99% of my audience, or our audience, sorry, we all have this one game in mind for fast-paced. Call of Duty. Now, I'll tell you this. I mean, last episode we recorded, I'm not sure when that's going to be released. That one, I talked about Call of Duty, and in depth. In fact, we even recorded Call of Duty. I gave AJ flashbacks. But I'll tell you this. Call of Duty is, in its core, a fast-paced game. And it is not meant to be a game where realism is the core, unlike in games like War Thunder or...
I mean, to be honest,
that's...
I mean, like, when it comes to... I never really thought of, Call of Duty to be slow-paced. Like, obviously, there's going to be somewhat of a strategy going to be played here and there, but it's never been so, slow-paced at that point.
Honestly, it depends on what mode you're playing and what type of player you are.
Yeah, but...
Example,
yeah.
if you're playing in the campaign, most likely you'll be playing a mix of fast and slow-paced gaming. Now, in my case, I recently bought Call of Duty World at War. I heavily recommend. Such a
Really?
masterpiece. Yeah, I did. It was what, like $20, $9, I forgot, but it was worth every single penny.
Good deal.
Okay, because number one, they take historical accuracy to a new level. Okay, okay, that's a bit of a weird topic to talk about, but let's not do it.
Yeah,
But I'll tell you this.
Yeah?
World at War, it does not care about your feelings. And
doesn't.
it is
It
what we
doesn't.
can define. Yeah, I know. And it's also one of the games we can use to define fast-paced when it comes to multiplayer. And also when it comes to campaign, because unlike other Call of Duty games where the campaigns, like here, some slow moments, some fast moments, some slow moments, some stealth moments, this one
Right.
is all action. It's genuinely, it's genuinely painful how much action there is. When I was playing it, I was raging so much at the fact that, like, there's a singular moment I can take a break and enjoy some story,
Right?
but no, there wasn't.
Well, I'll tell
There
you this.
genuinely was.
I'll tell you this. I've experienced, like, when it comes to Call of Duty games, I've experienced this since the PS2, and I'll tell you, like, PS2 and PS3, the difference in video game modes, it's so slightly different, but when you play, it's so much of a difference. When it comes to PS2, so fast-paced. You have to fucking move at the speed of fucking light just to go from one place or another. Like, I remember in one mission, I had to snipe, like, so many fucking German soldiers coming from every single side of the fucking building, so I have to make sure that they don't breach the building. Like, bro, give me a fucking break.
I feel like that's Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, one of those.
But it is so fast-paced. Like, so
Okay.
unbelievably fast-paced.
And then we have our slow-paced games. Now, I can give you a few off the top of my head. For example, SnowRunner, which is a game that I've rediscovered my passion for recently. And there's also two other games that I'm looking at right now. Farming Simulator and...
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. And also Firewatch.
that's also a good one.
Firewatch,
Yeah.
Firewatch is a game that needs its own episode. Just it needs its own dedicated episode of the podcast for Firewatch.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, like, focus on the topic of discussion, but at the same time, I'm trying to, like, to draw. So you can continue, and don't worry, I'm listening.
So when it comes to slow-paced games such as Farming Simulator, SnowRunner, it depends on your mood which one you like them or not mood. Mindset. It depends on your mindset which one you like more.
Right.
Now, according when it comes to me, so personally,
Right.
I tend to find a nice balance between the two. Every once in a while, I exclusively play fast-paced games. Every once in a while, I exclusively play slow-paced games. I mean,
Right.
just today, the only game that I ever played today, let me just take a look, was SnowRunner. That was the only game I've played today.
Well, I guess like I always say, in certain days there's a different mood. You know what I mean? Like some days you like it's nice and slow. And
Nice,
I
slow.
know
I
that
mean, the thing
sounds
is,
wrong. It's just like it really bases on everything. Like for my case, I like like something simple. It's like selecting a song. Am I into action or am I into something simple, like something sweet, not
yeah.
too hard to think
I
about.
mean,
Yeah.
I'll explain how I chose SnowRunner. The reason why is because I need something to help me recover from World at War.
Oh
Because
yeah.
that game, in and of itself, was a nightmare and a half. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but
It
it's
is
just.
difficult. It is difficult.
Yeah, it is. I died every here and there and here. In fact, in one part, I think I was streaming the first and second missions. I was
Right.
streaming it to our friend Hugo Boom. I believe you remember him, right?
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah, and he kept on roasting me because I was rusty at that time. Where like
Right.
it was such a long time since I played a fast-paced game. He kept on roasting me, and it made me quite angry. Thus, it made in my experience 10 times more difficult than it needed to be. Especially since when I went into the campaign, I
Yeah.
jumped in at the second hardest difficulty
By
when I
the way,
was rusty. Yeah.
Habe, while you're talking, please look at the the stream because I'm almost done.
Oh, I can't really, unfortunately. I'm on Xbox.
Oh shit! Because, oh man, how can I send you a picture at least?
Yeah, go ahead. It's
Yeah,
fine.
because I'm almost done, and I'm thinking like putting the crown of Constantine like literally above the eagle because it looks a lot more better.
I mean, whatever. Listen. Whatever you think looks good, it's automatically assume that I will think it looks good.
Here,
Just automatically assume that.
I'll send you a picture.
Alright, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sent. Yeah, as you were saying, like Boom, he made fun of you about all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just say this: if you're wondering what type of game to play, number one, it depends on your mood, mindset, and also almost fully depends on how fast your brain is in processing. Because believe me, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it so badly.
Mother, you motherfucker talking about like you just got out of the fucking Battle of the Bulge.
Exactly. Listen, like in 2-3 days, I went from Peleliu to Wake Island to the Reichstag to Berlin. It's genuinely painful how much I had to go through, and it's just a video game as well.
The poor motherfucker. He just went through World War II and just came back, and he's like, "What the fuck did I just go through?" Oh, poor.
Yeah,
poor
listen.
Yes.
I'll tell you this. I also own a game called Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. This is also
Oh
a World War
yeah.
II game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun because you know how good I am at VR. You know,
Oh, yes.
you've seen it before.
Look, if you look, one day we're gonna have to stream you playing on the VR because the motherfucker is a fucking killing machine in VR.
Pretty much.
Like
Ugh.
just imagine John Wick, except he had fucking Oculus Rift goggles or some VR headset, and that's what you get. You got John Wick, all right? Except
I know you don't care, but it's the Oculus Quest 2.
well, I kind of care because, well, I never
Yeah.
played on a VR, but come on, as a kid, I always wanted it.
Ah, right.
You know what I
You
mean?
should, yeah, you really should. It's really nice. Okay, now about the logo, bloody hell. With the Crown of Constantine in the side, it mimics the old flag that we're driving this over, which I like more. I mean, yeah, if you want to, you can add two
I'll-
Crowns of Constantine. One smaller one right on top of the eagle, and one on the top
It's
left.
because
Or if you want to, we can replace it with something else.
It's because you said you also wanted the Allahu Akbar or the Takbir of the logo. So this is what I made so far. It doesn't.
Yeah, I
it's-
mean,
It still doesn't look the best, but to be honest, even if you just put the crown of Constantine, in 4 different places, 2 on the eagle and 1 above the eagle and 1 just like in the place of the cross, it doesn't really look the best anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
but what do you think of the color
you can
scheme?
put the. I really like it.
I was thinking like, okay, white is not gonna go well. Might as well just make it Byzantium blue or Byzantium gold, and red. The red, it was essential.
Yeah, it's literally a part of the look. If you don't have the red, then it's not, and it doesn't belong to the Osman server.
Also, what do you think of the new photo that I sent you?
Oh, hold on, 1 moment, please. Ooh, I like this one much more.
Yeah, I guess this is the best one I have. To put every single part of the logo in the flag. It's better than moving the Allahu Akbar to the right. To be honest, I think this is the best looking one.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
So
okay.
Yeah, and it didn't even take me 10 minutes.
This is called skill, people. This is why you should go to him with your flag.
Honestly,
and your advertisement commissions.
Yeah, please. By the way, when you guys join the server, please send commissions because I love doing this thing. I've been doing it since 2020 now. Hell, the first thing that I've ever done is colorizing a picture, which you guys can see. I posted it on the Varangian art channel, and 2, my own profile picture. You guys know it. It's like I'm very proud of it. I love it so much. I love this kind of thing. What to do?
It's iconic. That's all I can say. Like without the flag, you can't be recognized.
Yeah. By the way, as we're talking about this, I'm now gonna be posting this on the Varangian art channel. Honestly, because I love this. It really turned out nice.
I mean, Hugo Boom might be a bit mad because, well, it's Origins, but I honestly don't give a shit.
He should.
Okay,
no. He should be happy about this because the Nordic colors of this German flag, it is supposed to be the anti-Nazi one. So I honestly did him a favor.
Yeah, it should be. Okay, now what the hell was I talking about? We got so sidetracked.
Yeah, we were talking about the Oculus Rift, or sorry, the Oculus Quad, whatever the hell it was.
Okay, now the thing is, it depends on your preferences, as I said previously. But I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
VR first-person shooters and normal first-person shooters on a flat screen are not the same. If you have experience from a flat screen, let's say Call of Duty, you're not going to be able to use it. You will never be able to use it, and I'm saying that as a fact. No matter how much you wanted to, it will never be useful to you. You need either real experience or you just need to grind in VR for hours upon hours upon hours straight. Because that stuff is intense.
Well, I'll tell you this, like, to me, like I never experienced VR personally, you know what I mean? But I always like to imagine it like you're almost getting into the game, not 100%, but kind of in a virtual sense of in the game. You know what I mean? That's what I always wanted it to be. I mean, come on.
It is what it is.
Yeah, like for my case, one of my most favorite Call of Duty, personally for me, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. That's my first, like, okay, we are in the fucking zone. You know what I mean? That's my first time that I ever loved a, Call of Duty game. And I always loved to play it on VR. The thing is, it's definitely possible. You know what I mean? It's just... But I always loved it. You know what I mean? Like, I loved it so much I fucking played it on the DS. That's how fucking hardcore I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way. Yeah, by the way, we all know Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's not slow pace. But the DS, oh man, it is slow pace as fuck.
Also, now, where the hell was I? Right?
Also, excruciatingly difficult to play on, by the way.
I mean, it's a DS. I mean, I don't think it would ever be play on that thing.
Yeah, try to shoot people with a fucking touchpad. All right. Just try.
I don't really want to imagine this.
I had to deal with that shit on the fucking card drive. Oh, Lord Almighty. By the way, I'm gonna have to go offline for a moment, so please give me a moment.
Alright then. Now, back to what I was saying. Now about let's say just you know, when it comes to specific types of fast pace, slow pace. I mean, as I kept on saying, it's all based on your preferences. But when it comes to non-preference games or games that you don't like, there's no reason to play them. All right. Now, as I previously said, you need brain power. You need to be able to process things very quickly to play a fast-paced game. Okay, and slow-paced games, you need to be very good at strategizing and very good at this and that and that and this. You know. Now, there's another thing I can say, and I can say this for a fact, and it's the fact that slow-paced games are not better than fast-paced games, and fast-paced games are not better than slow-paced games. Okay, it's a very polarizing topic, but it's just no. Saying that one game genre, which is a preference, or one game type that is a preference, is better than another type of game, which is also a preference. That's factually that I have no words. It's fully wrong because you're forcing your own ideals onto someone else that doesn't want to, I don't know, doesn't want to accept them because they don't share them. You know? I mean, it's the same thing with the whole PlayStation versus Xbox debate. Why not just enjoy your own consoles, enjoy your own games as they are, and don't force them onto others? Okay? Now, AJ, you there? Oh, right, he's gone offline. Now, I'll tell you this. At the current moment, I am playing... you know what? Never mind. Well, I am playing SnowRunner at the current moment. It's a really good game. As I think I mentioned it previously. Really good, really... I mean, it depends. Do you have the Game Pass or not? If you have the Game Pass, it's kind of pay to win. You're given free trucks at the beginning, although I didn't really like them, sold them immediately. In fact, I didn't even know I had them until my friend, who didn't really like grinding, was like looking around trying to find anything he could get for free, and then he just, well, you know, found those trucks. I also realized, oh, I also have those. But then I just said, hey, I don't want them because I didn't grind for them. Thus, I won't play them. Thus, I won't use them and I won't play with them because I didn't earn them. Okay, so I sold both of them. Yeah, welcome back. Were you still recording while I was talking?
So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man.
What?
I am so sorry for that. It's just...
Family.
As I always like to say, the only child's work is never done.
Oh, what was I saying? Right. Now I decided to go a little bit off topic.
Yeah, I kind of heard you talking about like people I heard you mention the PS and the versus Xbox kind of thing. You can have.
Yeah, I was just saying how how it's very strange and also very rude to say, oh, this is better than that, that's better than this. I mean, in my opinion, I can say this. When it comes to Xbox, it is good for single-player games and for just each one has their own niche of games that they're good at.
I mean, obviously, like for my case, you know, I've played both. To be honest, I'm not gonna be the kind of guy that says, "Oh, I only play PlayStation" and all that. No, fuck that. I always say that every single console is best at something, but in the end of the day, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
Example, as I just said, Xbox is good at, let's say, RPG games or like playing a game with friends. PlayStation is good at first-person shooter games, and what else is it good at? Also platformers, you know, like 2D games.
No. When it comes to platformers, I would say Nintendo, but when it comes to
modern consoles, PS5 pretty good for platformers, but when it comes to Nintendo, what Nintendo is best at is co-op, like local co-op play. Because like me, ladies and gentlemen, I own almost every single gaming platform except for PlayStation. So that is an Xbox, VR, Nintendo, PC, and I can tell you all that Nintendo is the one that I bring out when I have guests. Whenever I have guests come over, like, I don't give them the Xbox controllers. No, that shit's way too expensive.
Very much
I
so.
give them it's boring for them, and it's also just expensive for me because what if they damage it? Then what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Oh man,
So
for the second topic, I'm gonna bring up something real good.
I mean, listen. Like I actually bought my Xbox. My previous Xbox was a Series S. I'm currently have a Series X. I brought it to a little family function, and I brought two controllers, right? And I had to tell them all that the only one who was allowed to break these controllers is me. And they were saying like, "Oh, what? Why are you the only one who's allowed to break them?" And then the one cousin that saved me when I said that said, "Because he's the one who owns dung-brain buffoons." Not exaggerated, but it's kind of what he said.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, bless him, man. Bless
Well,
him for
what-
saying that. But yeah,
You don't have many cousins, like we don't really get that many cousins that actually save your life. So I'll tell you that much right now. Oh man, now you just reminded me of something like that. I remember like going to a friend's house, and the guy, he has an Xbox, he has a PlayStation, he has a Nintendo. But I'll tell you this: the go-to for playing together. Oh man, you gotta go for the Nintendo Mario Kart. You know what I mean? The first thing that comes to mind, either Mario Kart or Smash Brothers.
yeah, I
Man.
have both of those right there. I'm looking at the cartridges right now. I have them right there. I mean, if I wanted to, if I wasn't forced to, I would go ahead and play them. But I'm forced to be on an Xbox because this is the only thing that works with this current mic that I'm using.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, look, I know, I remember the places back where you live. If you want, I can recommend you a shop where I bought this mic.
Oh, where is it?
You remember Kata's?
Yeah, I know Kadas.
Yeah, that's where I bought this mic.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'll go check it out then.
yeah, and I
Now,
bought it for a good deal.
50,000, you said,
Yeah,
right?
50K.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
cheap. Okay, for a mic that good, it's really cheap. Now, what the fuck was I saying? Right. Now,
only in the gaming center will we always go off topic.
it's just a trademark of ours. I mean, we started this topic with fast-paced and slow-paced games, like which one's better and which one's not, and we finished that topic so fucking fast.
Yeah,
Or I
because it's not really a
that
topic
topic.
that really comes up when it comes to gaming. It's not really that kind of.
Yeah,
topic,
but it's
you know?
also it's a hidden topic that not many people talk about,
Exactly.
but they should talk about.
Exactly. It's just that, in the end of the day, people, they prefer both, really, because like you cannot like, for example, you cannot always just live on playing on just Elden Ring or Dark Souls or World at War. You can't. You have to have that nice set stone, like, okay, just cartoony fun, just plain old, ridiculousness. You know what I mean?
You know what? Let me just tell you this. This is actually this reasoning you just gave is the exact reason why I have 63 games downloaded. Because let's just say whenever I get bored of a game, I always have another game pre-installed ready for me to play without me having to wait for it to install.
Exactly. It's just that, like, I'll tell you this. I've been a gamer since the moment I came to life. You know what I mean? Like, the first console I ever had was, we in Iraq we call it the Atari Liadoi, or basically like the Iraqi version of a Game Boy. So my first game were two things. One is literally slow paced, and the other one is fast paced. Taiku Battle, or Tank Battle, and Tetris. These two were my first two games. You know what I mean? Literally slow paced and literally fast paced.
I mean, allow me to give you some examples from both sides of the spectrum that I have downloaded right now. I mean, I'm not sure whether Assassin's Creed counts as a slow-paced game.
I
feel like it does.
It mostly because it's an open world, so I guess you could say yes.
I mean, I have a massive amount of the Assassin's Creed games downloaded. Let's say Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Revelations, Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, Unity, Black Flag, Chronicles Russia. There's just so many. I also have Battlefield and...
Did you get Mirage, though?
Mirage? Okay, listen. I'll tell you this.
Yes?
I tried to, but the moment I looked at the reviews, every single one of them was negative. Every
Really?
single one. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me look and read them to you. Like the first one, I distinctly remember they were saying that the Call of no, Assassin's Creed Mirage had similar controls to the PSP versions of Assassin's Creed. I mean, it's on
No
sale
way.
right now, $24. I can. Okay, let me read it to you. Ratings and reviews: 3.3 stars. Blue's Clues Simulator, 1 star by Vova Cheka, posted on the 10th of. No, wait, this is in US. Is this October? It seems to be October 15th, 2023. After playing every AC game, this doesn't feel like anything familiar. I feel like I'm playing a PSP version. This is what it feels like. Imagine you have plastic wrap over your head, and someone is pouring white clouds of baby powder in your eyes and shining a flashlight on it when you are trying to see things. And they put Vaseline on top of the plastic wrap to where. Uh, uh, the guards
Bro.
are more of an assassin than you are. I feel like I'm a disabled kid who has to run away from fights, and I'm out trying to get a pack of Marlboro Reds for my master. It's actually painful to play this game. And then the next one is 3. Meh, it's not terrible, just lackluster. Too small. Everyone's crying about too much content. Finally, they've given us a partial game for almost full price, with the Lizzo content. Trying to have their cake and eat it too. A real review from a okay. Here's a real review from a die-hard fan of this.
Okay.
He gave it 4 stars. Big Boy Steve 11993 posted on the October 7th, 2023. It seems.
Okay.
Okay, so to preface, I pre-ordered the game the moment it was available and started playing at release. I've played every Assassin's Creed game released and couldn't have been more excited when they. Oh, sorry. When they announced this. For every old Assassin's Creed enjoyer and people looking for a game that follows the lore and makes you feel like in the they knocked that out of the park. The stealth and combat are amazing. The parkour is the best it's been in a decade, and with how difficult the combat is, force you to use all the different tools to truly be an assassin. There's just one blaring issue, which is why it's 4 stars. Each of the past 3 games in the franchise, I have never completed but had over 100 hours of gameplay, including the DLCs. Even before that, like Syndicate and Black Flag, I have over 100 hours. I fully 100% got every collectible in the game and fully completed everything. You can do in this game in only 14 hours. 3 years of waiting for 14 hours of gameplay.
Huh.
I mean, okay. So since this guy, he brings up a lot of good points, and he also brings up the reason why people are hating the game. I mean, let's see. The next review says combat 0, story 2, length of playtime 1.
Damn.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Okay, and
I'll tell you this.
Here this review is absolute gold. Someone
Okay.
did 5 stars, cat, and the reason why he gave it 5 stars is because you can pet cats.
Oh Lord Almighty! Like, I'll tell you this: in Baghdad, everyone loves it because, well, it takes place in Baghdad. You know what I mean? You don't really get that representation. Thing is, I'm a video gamer. I don't care for the biases. I just want to play a game. I want to enjoy it, and I'm not an Assassin's Creed diehard fan, but I definitely, I played the Ezio trilogy, for fuck's sake. I played Black Flag. All right, I know what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? But
I can buy it right now. I have the option.
You know what I mean? What?
I can buy it right now. $25. It's on sale.
The thing is,
I have the option right now.
yeah, the thing is, like, when it comes to Assassin's Creed on how it's going, it's kind of going like at the same pace as Call of Duty. Like every year is a new one. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I don't even know what's going to be the limit. You know what I mean? What is going to be the set? At this point, I'm not going to be surprised if they're going to be fucking taking place in Majapahit of all places. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord Almighty! If they do
Yeah.
that, I'm going to. I'm genuinely not. I'm not. No. Hell no. I'd rather not. I actually want to play in a city that I can pronounce the name of.
Man, just imagine fucking Assassin's Creed Jakarta.
or Jakarta, you mean?
Jakarta, whatever the fuck it is, or hell, at this point, just Assassin's Creed,
Inca Empire.
like it's just. Are you for real?
It's
what
ridiculous.
is the limit now? What's
There's
the
no
limit?
Now, okay, I'll leave the option up to you. Do I buy it or not?
No, don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Alright.
All right.
Alright then.
Yeah. I suggest, like for my case, when it comes to these situations, just wait a couple of years until everyone literally forgets it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Almighty!
In
So
fact,
I guess we're done with our first topic.
second topic.
Yeah, we've
Video
been.
game merchandise.
Oh man, are you ready? Because
Uh-huh.
you reminded me of something about controllers. You see, I went to car sales like when I was a kid, and I remember I saw Nintendo. You've ever seen like those Nintendo special limited time only golden controllers or something like that?
Uh-huh. I've seen a few.
I remember those, and I'm like, bro, I don't even want to play with that. I want to like keep it as a souvenir. I want to like adore it. Like at this point, like merchandising has always been there. You know what I mean? It's always been there since the fucking Atari came out. You know what I mean? With the Atari magazine, for fuck's sake. And it's just that Atari, it wasn't really that much of a centralized company. It's not like one of the big three, like nowadays. But Nintendo, oh man, here comes Nintendo. The Mario and Link cereal. You ever heard of the Mario and Link cereal? Legend of Zelda cereal, huh? Ever heard of that one?
Of course I have.
Oh man, you get not just one bag of cereal, but 2 bags for the price of 1. And good luck fucking shutting that shit up because it's just gonna fucking pour all over the fucking place.
How's it taste?
Oh Lord on me. And it didn't just stop there. You got the fucking Mario album, you know what I mean? The fucking Legend of Zelda mug. Ever seen the Legend of Zelda mug? Yeah, that's an actual fucking thing. I never tasted 8 bits of my coffee before, but hey, with my let's fucking drink 8 bits worth of tea. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
I mean, okay, just to say this, for the record, I also have exactly one piece of... Do you want to know what it is?
What?
At the same shop, Cadiz, that you told me about, I bought an Xbox mug for US equivalent of $25.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Listen. The reason why I bought it was because, hey, I have so much spare money, I don't know what to fucking do with it. So at this point, I just impulse bought it.
Yeah, nothing tastes great with my tea other than fucking capitalism. Oh Lord Almighty.
It's really high quality. I was expecting it to be like shit, but no, it was really good.
Oh, well, other than that, like outside of mugs, we have the fucking candy. Where do we start? Let's see, the fucking mints. Ever seen those tin cans where there's mints in it?
Uh-huh.
Bro, I remember, like, having this tin can of a fucking question mark block, and it was just these, like, it tasted like weak lemon mint. You know what I mean? It just didn't taste awful. One of them tasted like chalk. I forgot what the tin can looked like, but I always wanted one tin can. Honestly, I don't even want the candy. I just want the tin can. It is an Atari controller mint tin can. What do you think of that? Came with a rubber stick and all. Like, I want that.
Bloody hell, man.
I wonder if it's as stiff as the original. I truly wonder. Honestly.
Alright, hold on. I just gotta bite something real quick.
Alright then.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that,
Back.
I remember, we know the notorious one. We know the most famous one. They put the magic deep in the soul.
You told me about it.
Yeah.
You told me about that before we started recording.
Of course. Look, it's the most famous one when it comes to our age. And to that I say, was it really worth it? And to that I say, yes.
Yes.
Yes. If it gave me
Unanimous
the chance
answer.
to say that, I will say, fuck yes. I want it. I love it. I want it. Oh Lord
Hell
Almighty.
yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, there's. I remember actually in Halloween one time. I would just just roaming around the places, trick or treating and as usual, and I remember I saw this T-shirt of a zombie Mario eating like a zombie fucking mushroom.
Uh.
I don't know whether that it's endorsed by Nintendo, but if it was, Nintendo was they're fucking chads for that. Oh Lord
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my bloody. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and describe this. I'm gonna try and explain without actually explaining. But let's just say that there is a tape. Okay, it's called Super Sexio, bro. I believe you may or may not know about this.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So let's just say it is a NSFW film of Mario and Luigi.
And Luigi,
I don't
yeah.
really know. Yeah, I
Uh,
never watched it myself, so no.
well, I never
But let's
watched
just
it because why the hell would I? But I've heard of it.
yeah, okay. So the thing is, Nintendo claimed they bought the rights for it, which means that it is canon.
Well, the brothers did it. They done it. Sweet home Alabama.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't them doing it together. It was them gang. You know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thank God it wasn't that. Thank God. If I had to. Oh, bloody
imagine if
hell.
that actually happened. Oh, the memes. We already know how the Bowser turned out. Oh, Lord. Do we? Bro, I remember the moment that Bowser. By the way, we are just sidetracking again. Oh, shit. But fuck it, I'm already on the road. I remember when Bowser the meme came out. There was this like.
Yeah, I've seen it before as well.
Yeah, the punk song. The one that I'm sorry, but she's in another castle and she won't care for you, I fear. Don't have the power to solve that puzzle. She's out there, but I'm here. Kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, look. I grew up with a lot of music, but punk, metal, and pop and hip hop. Those four. Oh man. You trigger a fucking childhood memory, especially punk. You know what I mean? And bro, I felt like a fucking 8-year-old kid again when I heard that. It felt like I'd known that song for years, but I knew it for like 2 minutes. Oh Lord Almighty.
Oh, also, just before we forget, okay, this may be concerning, but let's just say Verblaze did it again.
What?
You remember what Verblaze did the first time with $50,000?
Oh no! What is
That
it this
fucking
time?
Roxanne Roxanne from Security Breach.
No. No.
He actually did it. I am not
no,
joking.
No.
It is on his channel. It's on it. You traumatized me. I traumatized you this time. It's my turn. It's time for my redemption.
Oh no, wait, no, you're not traumatizing me. You're just making me fucking laugh.
You're crying.
I'm not crying.
Well, still, the Verbalize, the fucker did it again.
I know. It's fucking funny. It's fucking funny.
Okay, you have a point there.
It's just, who's the fucker that keeps sending him money?
Listen, I remember seeing in the comments of the first Verblaze video was, God made us poor so that we couldn't spend money on this type of shit.
And you know what's even more funnier? I'm pretty sure this happened after he released that fucking Freddy Fazbear versus Chuck E. Cheese video.
Oh.
What?
Maybe, but
Bro,
the thing
by
is,
the way, do you know how you
in the
recorded that shit? Do you have any idea how you recorded that shit? By handmade puppets of Chuck E. Cheese and Freddy Fazbear. I
Fucker
am
does stop motion.
not stop motion. Literally puppets. Literally puppets in his hand. The motherfucker went so broke, he decided to hand sew puppets of fictional characters because he can't afford an animation anymore. Not even fucking claymation.
All to ship it with his favorite ham.
Wait. Do you think he
Fictional
does it with
character.
the puppets? Oh god.
No, I don't mean like because he spent the money that he did have on shipping himself with a fucking
Fucking
A fucking-
animatronic wolf.
no, not only that.
But also with a demonic person, furry as well. No, he's a furry. I'll tell you that. He's definitely a furry. Lord.
Anyways,
Also, both of them are kind of spiritual. You know, Roxanne is related to the fucking, dead kids of the Five Nights at Freddy's, and this one is demonic. So, okay, so what's next? I'm pretty sure the third one is some kind of furry nun. Oh god.
What?
What?
Oh my god, you just gave me an idea. If he does Minnie Mouse next, I'm hanging myself.
If he fucking does like some fucking furry, some kind of animal cartoon, but in the dressed as a nun, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Hang myself.
Like at this point, what money does he even have to spend in order to get that kind of shit? Like,
Imagine, just imagine this. His bank is asking him, "What the fuck did you do? Where the fuck did the money we loaned you go?" And then he shows them the one with the first Verblaze video and the second one. Imagine that.
oh,
Just imagine it.
look, I'm pretty sure the third time is fucking Gumball's mother, or some shit
fucking-
like that. As
As I said, I will hang myself because of this.
It's just.
Uh,
Am I wrong? It does seem like up to par of what he likes at this point.
Yeah, as Adolf Hitler said in that movie, Guess Who's Back? Hang that in your room and hang yourself right next to it. That's what I will do. I will take a screenshot from that video, I'll hang it up in my room, and I'll hang myself right next to it.
Oh Lord Almighty! Yeah, you might as well just do that fucking It cameo as saying, "Yeah, I'm killing myself because of this motherfucker." This motherfucker exists in real life.
At this point, I might as well. There's no reason not to.
Oh, come on. You have much more to live for that. I mean, besides, thank God that you're not spent... Like, didn't you just say earlier that you have so much money to spend that at this point you fucking bought a mug? Thank God you didn't fucking buy whatever the fuck that he did.
I'm not degenerated.
Honestly. No, that's not even degenerate. That's just financially terrible and also...
It's just sad.
Exactly, sad. Like, come on. It's just...
Brother, like, just get yourself a girlfriend, get a wife, just something.
Or hell, since you're a furry, obviously you're not gonna be marrying any woman, you might as well just keep it to your fucking self. At least keep it to your fucking self. We don't need to know that shit. Honestly. It's just disgusting. We don't need to... And this motherfucker's been around for years. This one's been like a Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie to some people with his beatboxing.
Okay. Now this is like the mother of all sidetracks.
Yeah. Well, it's a good
Okay.
sidetrack, I'll tell you that.
And
Because,
it's genuinely a good one, yeah.
yeah, besides, did you even expect that I would be laughing like that? Like I'm the fucking Joker or something?
No, not really.
Well, I
now,
have one question.
actually, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Oh no, not an idea. I have a suggestion for this merchandise thing.
Yeah?
Does video game songs count as merchandise?
Like if they
Let's say
albums-
example. I believe you've heard of the song El Dake Yarvin Ya. It's a TNO song.
TNO.
The New Order.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. Like
Yeah. So
look,
does that technically count as
like
merchandise?
look, when it comes to companies and whatnot, if they upload it like as like an official song and whatnot, and they use that like
Okay.
for example,
Oh, no,
Mario,
it's-
they had their album, you know what I mean? Obviously the same thing with Sega. And as you said, the TNO, if they upload it, like I'm pretty sure it's a merchandise of one way or another, you know what I mean? Especially now, as we mentioned Five Nights at Freddy's, come on. when I tell you music and Five Nights at Freddy's, what is the number one song that's gonna be coming into your head? We all know what it is.
It's no, I forgot its name, but you know.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, the Israeli one. Yeah, that one.
The what?
Israeli.
What do you mean Israeli?
Yeah, it was. If I remember correctly, if my sources are correct, it was originally recorded in Israel.
What? No.
If my sources are correct, although my source is not very reliable.
Night of the Living Tombstone. They're the ones that made it.
I know.
Lord Almighty. It's just.
As I just said, my sources are not very reliable.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, if they make it like, you know, with the FNAF movie, they added that. So yes, it's merchandising. They're making money out of it. You know what I mean? It's.
Yeah, but what's if it's a fan?
If it's a fan,
This
then
is
no,
actually a good. This is actually a good topic of discussion. If a fan makes an art of something, is it technically counted as merch?
No, because that money is not going to be going directly to the creator. It's like, okay, someone makes a fan art of you, but you are not going to be getting that money. It's them that's going to get it. You're not the one that is officializing or documenting that, or, you know, accepting that merchandise. It's them. It's technically their ownership. You know what I mean? Unless you bought the rights to it, then yes, that will be your merchandise.
Unless you're Nintendo.
Well, again, when it comes to Nintendo, they decide to use their own music. Really, come on, they always made hits.
I'm just saying that, like, if you draw something, the character you're getting.
Exactly.
Like, just
look.
Unless you're at a convention, for some reason they're fine with that.
Or
now, let's go to something.
Or if you're in Iraq, because look, I've seen so many fucking bootlegs of Mario here.
Oh my god.
Like, you have no.
Too many.
Look, I've seen Mario in a fucking tank. All right. I've seen Mario looking like a fucking mushroom. I've seen so many.
I've seen an advertisement using Masha and the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but all I know, and it exists.
Look, again, in Iraq, it's the safe haven of bootlegs. All right, more safe than China, believe it or not.
Surprisingly, I mean, okay, now that we got that out of the way, yeah. I suppose we're done with our second topic, no?
Yeah, I guess we are. You know what I mean? Unless you want to keep talking about it, like, you know, limited edition.
Now
our
third topic, number one, before we forget, Toyota es meio
of video games.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, Toyota es Meulier. I can't really say that username, but happy birthday to you. Me and AJ with the podcast wish you truly a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, no. No, I know it's a North American. No, please, I beg of you. I hate that song.
Even the Arabic version?
Okay, the Arabic one is fine, but let's not sing it on the bloody podcast.
You know, actually, that's an idea. Do you guys ever want to hear me sing? I want to know.
Oh, karaoke! Yeah, I mean, we can do that. I mean, like, make an episode, not a podcast.
Oh Lord, now you just gave me one hell of an idea.
Oh no!
Imagine doing.
What have I done?
Imagine doing stereotypical voiceovers over some songs.
What if do what originally gave us the idea to start this podcast?
Exactly, just to fucking imagine singing Katy Perry's A Firework with an Indian accent. Oh, Lord Almighty. I can only imagine.
Oh,
wait, should I just do it right now?
Okay, let's not karaoke in this, please.
Okay.
You know what? Okay, let's make this our official announcement, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be officially announcing that we're going to be making a second series of our. This series is our main series, the podcast. A second series for karaoke.
Yep, if you want us to sing normal, please let us know, because we'll have fucking fun when we do this shit. Believe us, we will do so much. Have so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake, we fucking play Phoenix Wright as Ace Attorney with some of the most ridiculous voices you'll ever hear in your life.
Oh, you gave me flashbacks to that.
It was funny. It was fun.
Yeah, and then Hugo Boom would probably just probably tell me, like what the hell was your Russian accent? Like, well, why like this? Why like that?
Man, look, let him go fuck himself with that kind of shit. Look, it's a voiceover. You have fucking fun with it.
Exactly, but
Right.
he's gonna be salty about it and say like your Russian accent sucks and some shit like that.
Yeah, as if he's a fucking authentic Russian anyway.
He doesn't even speak Russian. Listen, I speak more Russian than him. I also speak more Yiddish than him.
Well, whatever. At this point, I don't give a shit. Y'all want to have your linguistic debate? Y'all have it between yourselves. I'm not going to be the judge. By the way, one day he actually said that I would be making a good lawyer, and I'm like, objection, lack of foundation, calls for speculation, because I'm not. I'm not gonna be. No, thank you. I'm not gonna be Saul. All right. I'm good at debates, but I'm not good at lawyering.
Oh, wait, who? Who?
Yeah.
Or me?
No.
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah. But by the way, I really need to debate you. It's been such a long time that we have.
It genuinely has been. I mean, if you want to do a debate on the podcast right now, but honestly, I'm not really sure what to debate what our topic will be about. So let's leave that for maybe we can make another series, a third series, like with podcasts, karaoke, and then just debates.
Yeah, oh man, that would be one. Like, imagine if we also had like special guests, like for you is your team and mine is my team, or something, or hell, both of us, or both of us versus a certain team. I think both of us.
We should just do it like that. I think because like I think it's just better for us in general, you know.
Yeah, like come on, like when it comes to me and you being on the same team, we're gonna destroy everyone. We're just gonna obliterate it. We're just we're gonna fuck it. Blowing them out of the water is not even gonna be an option. We're just gonna fucking we're gonna fucking evaporate that water. That's what we're gonna have. That's what's gonna happen. Oh Lord.
Fuck, no, wrong one. Can you cut that out, please?
What?
You know, never mind. What was I saying?
What? Evaporate that water.
I wasn't referring to that.
What the hell was I even talking about? What the hell? Whatever.
Okay, now, what the fuck? Yeah, what? We're getting so sidetracked. Preservation of video games.
Yes.
How the fuck did we? Like, all I did was make a birthday announcement. How the fuck did we? You know what?
Look, that's
never mind. I'll probably just
this podcast. That's the beauty of it. We're just we're two
it catches me off guard.
You know, having a normal fucking discussion and calling it a podcast.
Although, to be honest, it catches me off guard most of the time. Now, okay. Now, what do you think about preservation of video games, in your opinion?
Well, to me, when it comes to classical video games, it's already being preserved very well to this day. To me, it's always the hidden gems that should be preserved, both good and bad. You know what I mean? And even like it's so difficult nowadays because sometimes there are some video games that don't even land on the good and the bad. It lands in the You know what I mean? Like, like I've seen it there. I heard of it. It's just that, I don't really remember it. Like, ever heard of Chrono Trigger?
Oh.
It's an RPG. It's a well-known RPG back in the SNES.
SNES. Unfortunately, I don't really play many SNES games.
And the thing is, even to this day, it's not very known. Or hell, like it's not even just that. Like even in the GTA series, does anyone really talk about Liberty City Stories or something like that? Vice City Stories?
I mean, I've played Vice City. I've also played Liberty City.
No, Vice City Stories.
Stories. That's a spin-off game, I assume.
No, it's the video game it's the GTA on the PSP.
Okay, never heard of it.
The lore takes place before the Vice City.
Okay.
Funny enough, it's those kinds of games that it's so rare, like to even remember these days because you don't really hear about them that much any more often. Like for my case, those are the true gems. It's not the too good or too bad or something like that. Like it's always.
Oh, in fact, that reminds me of something. I remember seeing this one meme where basically it says me looking for a game that I used to play when I was 8 years old, and then it's just a guy going through thousands upon thousands of filing cabinets trying to find the right one.
Exactly. Like they're like
That's the thing. I mean, listen, preservation of video games, it's really good, but sometimes it fails us. Sometimes. I mean, let's say example on the topic of preservation.
Yeah.
I remember there was this one 4chan post where this guy he posts about how when he was younger he saw an anime where basically it was like an escape room with a bunch of girls and shit like that, and this sparked a massive internet-wide investigation trying to find like where the fuck is this anime? What is this anime? You know, like it's we still don't know what he was talking about. And the thing is, it's been confirmed that no, not okay. I can't say it was confirmed, but I can tell you this: there's a very high chance he wasn't lying and it wasn't true. And it was actually an anime that he talked about that you just forgot the name of. That's the issue. I mean, listen, when it comes to old things,
and even I don't even know its name.
Yeah, exactly. It's like deja vu. I mean, let's say example. When it comes to video games in general, the games that we do preserve, we still discover new things every single day that we just didn't know about back in the day. Let's say example, when my favorite game. No, not favorite. I can't say that. I love them all. Listen, picking a favorite game, it's like picking a favorite child. It's almost impossible.
Very much so.
So in one of my favorite games, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, you know Transit, the first map with the bus, right?
Right.
Yeah. So the Easter egg at first it's meant to be played with 4 players, and then it was quickly discovered that you could do it with 3 and 2 players. But do you want to know how long it took to figure out how to beat the Easter egg with only 1 player?
How fucking long?
Okay, so just for retrospect, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Transit were released in 2012. They discovered how to do the Easter egg, 1 player, in 2020.
Are you?
So 8. I'm not joking. It took them 8 years to figure out how to do it alone. 8 fucking years.
Almighty.
This is why I love the preservation of games, because we always discover something new that we never even thought of.
You know, you reminded me. It's sometimes when it comes to preservation games, it's also preservation of the files that were not even published. You know what I mean? But the files.
Yeah, let's say example, if people didn't like preservation of video games, we wouldn't be able to today play such gems. Like, let's say, Call of Duty World at War, which is actually many people would actually love to wipe that game off the face of the earth.
Look,
you want to know why?
Why?
Uncensored German flags. That's all I'll reveal. Uncensored.
Look, when it comes to preservation in video game, without it, there would be no nostalgia in video games. There would be none.
Yeah, nostalgia just wouldn't exist.
Exactly, especially in the video game market. It's heavily influential to gamers because it's what makes
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what paves the road.
It makes it. That's what makes a gamer a gamer, because
exactly.
it's memory. Listen, people psychologically, humans, the way they work is like this.
Oh boy, here comes Tommy, the psychologist.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like this. Us humans, our personalities are built specifically on memories that from previous experiences. Let's say example, if I've never had this specific experience, I would never be like this. So if I didn't have that experience, I wouldn't be like this, you know?
Exactly. It's, it's just, like for my case, video games is an important part of my life. You know what I mean? It's always been that source of entertainment that is impossible to get. Interaction. We always have that fun when we read a book or draw a picture or watch a movie, watch a show, play a game like a soccer or football or something. But when it comes to video games, it's just that.
Continue. For everyone who gets mad, who's gonna get mad calling it soccer, please, I kindly say your opinion doesn't matter. If you don't like him, then go fuck yourself, please.
Don't like what?
If you don't like it when he says soccer, please go fuck yourself.
Oh, who's saying stalker? But whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, damn it, what was I? Fucking, I got a little sidetracked. When it comes to video games, it's that interaction entertainment. You know what I mean? Without it, a whole side of fun would not exist in our lives nowadays. You know what I mean? And it could be and like especially like back then, like if they say, oh, we want to have fun, basically they just go exploring in the fucking fields, have a little bit of an adventure here and there. Nowadays we don't really have that kind of luxury to do that, because we're either living in an urbanized area or we don't have the time to go in the middle of the woods or something like that. But by the way, I highly recommend it in the daytime. I don't recommend it at all in nighttime. All right, I speak from a fucking experience.
I remember that story you told me.
Oh, I think I should tell it one day, but not today. I think I should. Tell it one day.
We should. Yeah, you should, but not here. Now, go back to what you were saying.
Yeah, like when it comes to video games, it is that kind of escape room where you can just explore different areas outside of your imagination. You know what I mean? I mean, for fuck's sake. Like, okay. You like soccer? Here we go. There's FIFA. You don't have the time to play soccer in real life. Here we go. If you like fucking playing as this certain character, here we go. There's Batman. There's Darth Vader. There's Superman. There's Spider-Man. There's yada 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 yada. You know what I mean? It's just fun. It's just and it needs to be preserved. And to me, like I always say, preserve the true gems. Either the most normal, because sometimes they'll be really like very luxurious to find. And others is the rare, like to me, there's the rarest kind to ever preserve. You know what it is, Habe?
Not really sure, but go ahead and say it.
Believe it or not, there are actual gems within the video game industry that are not even published. They weren't even released to the public. They were just game files, and those game files are being found today, and to this day, it's still happening. You remember fucking the sequel. Or the fourth of the Duke Nukem, right? Yeah, you know the last one. It was fucking Duke Nukem Forever. We all know it. It's terrible. It's a terrible game. I mean, literally the first thing, and spoilers to everyone that is faint of heart, but the first thing you're gonna be doing when you play the game is piss. I'm not fucking kidding. What do you think of that, Habe?
What?
The first thing you do when you start up the game of Duke Nukem Forever is piss in a urinal. The game has been in development for 11 or so years. What the hell do you, as someone who is a fan of FPS, think of such a thing?
It's just
terrible.
It's priceless. It's fucking priceless.
Oh yeah, and
I don't mean it in a good way.
And you can pick up poop and throw it and everywhere.
Okay, that's actually rather funny, but that's it.
This is an FPS game.
I swear to God, if GTA 6 is like this,
development for 11 or so years, 12 years actually. Do you know?
So if GTA, I really hope that I don't jinx it. But what if GTA 6 also becomes like this?
Oh God Almighty! I hope not. We've been waiting for long enough, and if they fuck it up, oh fuck off, Rockstar, fuck off. Anyway, as I was saying, before Duke Nukem Forever was released, there was a demo that was made, and it's now been released. I forgot the name of it, but it is supposed to be the first, it was supposed to be that one, and it is it is not finished. God knows it's not finished, but even with that, it's miles better than what we got. It is kilometers better than what we got. Universe is better than what we got. So it's those kind of things. Even like for example, Star Wars and the Attack of the Ewoks or Attack of the Hoth or whatever the hell it was. It was supposed to be for the Atari. What do you know? It wasn't released, but the game file still exists, and boom, you play it today. You know what I mean? It's so rare, so amazing that you really need to preserve it, honestly.
I
guess that's...
I apologize.
Yeah, no
I mean,
problem.
I think you can notice my mic changed. Let's just say the power. Also, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
remember David? He's
Yeah.
asking to join.
Oh,
Should we let him join?
yeah. I mean, we're on our last topic. We might as well, end it with a bang.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I wish to reintroduce you all to the server's crack dealer, aka David Bagheera. Okay, now let's wait for him to join. There you are.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Oh, final fuck sakes. No, no, my dick. I
Your
can't
mic.
do shit 'cause
Your
my
mic.
pendejo.
What?
Okay, first of all,
Listen,
Hoppe,
we're-
God help you in that mic. And David, I can barely even hear you.
Yeah, I'm currently turning my Xbox on. I'm sorry about that. It's still switching.
Yeah, don't worry. But
Yeah.
David, please, your mic. I can't hear you.
My pendejo sister, she does not let me do shit in Tikrit.
What? We're
Um.
recording.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Say hello to our crack dealer. I'm pretty sure
I
you
mean,
know why we call him the crack dealer. Yeah.
Oh
He
my
speaks
God.
like a crack dealer. He is a crack dealer.
Yeah, and he acts like one too.
My
Seems to have done a lot of crack before joining us. Anyway, no offense.
I don't think there is offense to be taken.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Switching to Xbox.
I place heroin on my Kit Kat. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm back on Xbox.
Welcome back. And
Okay.
yeah, that's a sentence. That's an image I never thought I would have in my head. Heroin on Kit Kats. That's nice.
What?
Anywho- Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, okay. Now let's go to the fourth topic.
And the last
given to us
topic
by,
before we end this
Yeah,
episode.
also given to us by unofficially Yoshi, a friend of mine.
You see?
The future of video games. Yoshi! I really love Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's the character, Yoshi. Anyways,
Future of video games. Oh man, that
future
is.
of video games. Now,
that is
that's
so-
the thing. The future of video games, it depends on who you ask. Because if you ask a Call of Duty fan, they'll probably say that video games are going for a downfall, specifically Call of Duty.
Very much.
But listen, video games in general will stay and will never leave. They have become an absolutely rooted part of our society that we cannot,
It's not
for the
even part
life of us, get rid of.
It's part of our life now.
Exactly, it's part of our culture, and you know how difficult it is to remove a culture.
Very much so. I mean,
It's
come on.
literally a habit that you're addicted to.
It's not a habit. It's just as normal as breathing. It's just like computers. At first, it was a luxury, and now it's a normal everyday thing. Everyone.
Yeah,
has a
and something
phone.
that everyone
has a computer.
enjoys.
Exactly. And the thing is, it's
mean-
it's available everywhere. It's literally available everywhere. You know, of course, I'm not talking about everywhere. You know, like in the middle of fucking Antarctica or some random village in Africa or something like that. But you get what I mean.
Yes, I think we all get what he means.
You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, it's everywhere. Like everywhere that you can actually have a decent life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's-
mean,
And the thing
well, I'll
is,
say this. When it comes to the future of video games, I can say this with confidence. Well, it depends on, or as I said, it depends on who you ask, but it also depends on what companies you look at. Because let's say we base our perspective on the future of video games on, let's say, Activision. Let's just say if Black Ops 6 doesn't clutch, the entire series is going to collapse. I think we all three of us know that.
Oh,
If Black Ops 6 doesn't work, then the entire series is gone. It's collapsed.
It's gone.
Right? No more Call of Duty. They're just gonna give up on it. I'm very sure of that, because we're at a breaking point. I mean, Activision, they try to do the Apple thing where they give us the same bullshit over and over and pray that we continue buying. For Apple, that works because they have a bunch of dick riders who will never stop using Apple. No offense. But
Boomers.
Activision
To
is.
be exact.
No, they're not that diehard.
I've met a few who are.
Well, that's the thing. They're just the very few. Everyone that loves Call of Duty will also love another thing. They're not that diehard in the end of the day.
I mean, I take your point. No, I had to leave Call of Duty because
I apologize for
everything on Call
No,
of
it's
Duty is
Yeah?
repetitive.
And that's what's being painful nowadays. I mean, come on. I've always loved the Modern Warfare series, and what they did is fuck it up beyond belief.
Look. To be honest, I think that Black Ops 6 is going to be the last Call of Duty game that I'm going to buy.
It's on the Game Pass. You don't need to buy it.
Look, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get an Xbox or a PlayStation at the moment.
Yeah. Well,
Though
the
I'm
thing is-
certain I'm getting an
Yeah.
Xbox.
well, I'll tell you this, guys.
Though I'm certain I'm getting an Xbox.
I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. This is
Mm.
David is a diehard, like Call of Duty fan. This is.
I'm a diehard Call of Duty Zombies fan.
Well, do you think that the Call of Duty Zombie series is gonna have a good future?
I mean, when it comes to zombies,
Or
Vanguard.
I mean, look, Vanguard, World War II, and Modern Warfare 3 had the worst zombies in my opinion.
What do you think, Abe?
I agree with him. Vanguard, the zombies, they fucked it up so badly. It's painful. It pains me how badly they fucked it up.
I'm asking you because I never really was into the zombie series, mostly because I didn't really get those kinds of games anyway. So it's more of up your alleys. Like if you guys want like a little bit of Black Ops and a lot more of Modern Warfare, you guys can ask me. Or hell, World War II. Like I'll tell you this: when it comes to World War II, I hate the zombies. I hate the zombies.
Before you continue, listen. It would be 1,000 times better if they just remastered Black Ops 1 and 2. They would get so much money from that, but they refuse to do it because they want to fuck us
They're
over.
planning. They're
planning
on,
to, but they aren't. But there's no guarantee
I'm
they're
making
going
The
to
thing
do
is,
it.
I don't think it's also going to be that successful.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like-
wish they would do it because I would love to play Kino del Toten on good graphics, unless I'm getting Zombie Chronicles. But listen, who the fuck's gonna do that?
You know what I'm afraid about if they do that?
Wait.
You know what I'm afraid of?
They're going to ruin the campaigns.
That, and it's going to be ending up like the GTA trilogy.
Like, this is what
Well,
I
the
want.
Grand Theft Auto
Listen,
trilogy.
listen. This is
The
what I
Definitive
want.
Edition trilogy is the worst trilogy you could ever imagine buying.
The GTA trilogy?
Like-
Yeah.
Now, allow me to finish with zombies.
It has to be the worst thing you could ever spend your money on. And
Very
I'm
much
gonna
so.
give you another example. Have you guys heard of Ark Survival?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Look, so you heard about how many times did they delay Ark 2? And because of the amount of delays, they were planning on making a remaster for Ark Survival Evolved called Ark Survival Ascended. Look, so they planned on selling the game for $50, and once Ark 2 releases, you're gonna get the game for free too if you bought Survival Ascended. But you know what they did?
What?
Not only did they increase the price by 20%,
Fuck.
but they canceled the idea of including Ark 2 with Ark Survival Ascended.
Oh, God almighty. Like, it's basically like Overwatch 2 again. Promises and not served. Overpricing that shit. It's basically like that all over again.
Well, in my opinion, the last campaign that was actually good, World War II.
Oh, yes. It is so much...
It was so good.
Very...
It was perfect.
It was fabulous. Just perfect. Like, it is a lot more better than we had. Like, I'll tell you this. the last two Call of Duty games that I had genuine fun as a campaign and multiplayer and zombies, it was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty World War II. Not the zombies. The zombies in World War II can kiss my ass. Can kiss my ass.
You chose the worst Call of Duty ever.
The which
Okay.
one? Infinite Warfare?
No, listen.
Infinite Warfare.
No, like
listen.
to me that's
Infinite-
Advanced Warfare, but I'm not gonna be debating on that.
For
Everyone's their
damn
preferences.
Wait, Habez wants to say something.
Yeah.
I said Infinite Warfare is much better than Advanced Warfare. Hold on, wait. Before I finish what I'm saying, just to make sure, Advanced Warfare is the one with exo zombies, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why Infinite Warfare is better, because exo zombies.
Look.
Listen, like without exo zombies, Advanced Warfare is fine, but with it, it's like it went from a 6 to a -12. A -12. Exo zombies is the most the most dog shit games to have ever not games most to have ever existed to ever disgrace the Call of Duty franchise.
But the most historically accurate new Call of Duty game was World War II. You have to agree with me.
You're
Look.
so fucking right on that one.
Yeah,
You are so
you're right.
right.
You're right. Honestly, it's just
Look, even the heroic camos. Look, instead of turning them like instead of making the weapons more advanced and their heroic variants in Vanguard, they're making it more shiny, more clean in World War II.
exactly. Like,
I mean,
like
so
look,
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. When it comes to Vanguard, I don't know how to describe it, but let's just say they take history, they shit on it, they chop it up with 12 cleavers, and then they feed it to their pet hellhound Fluffy. They have the hellhound shit it out, and then they give it to us like it's some sort of it's some sort of actual
And-
accurate game.
defecation cake, isn't
And
it?
look, and they force shoved it inside of our booty cheeks.
So defecation cave going up inside the wrong hole. Nice. Oh Lord Almighty, you two! I'm gonna.
Look,
have to
I'm
put-
telling
Look.
you. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. It's that bad. Listen, we're both very big fans of Call of Duty, me and David.
I know.
Thus, we have heavy feelings about the game. And
I
when
can tell.
Activision ruins our favorite games, we get mad. I mean, you can tell from my voice and from my tone that I am actually rather upset because of Activision.
Man,
I mean,
look,
I'm
you
so-
saying rather.
when it comes to
Yeah.
hold on, just let me finish. When it comes to Black Ops 6, Treyarch is making it. I swear, if Treyarch messes this up, I'm never playing Call of Duty or any of the modern Call of Duties except for Cold War ever again. I'm just done with Call of Duty.
Look, you saying that you are rather upset about this is not even gentle. It is the nicest way that you are putting it. You are fucking furious. You are fuming out of your mind at this point, just from the thought
Listen.
of the disappointment.
Listen, I've been watching a lot of British comedy, so their way of expressing anger is very polite and also very passive aggressive at the exact same time.
No
Okay,
disrespect, original bruv.
so all three of us. How long is this right now? This is the current recording.
This has been going on for one hour and a half.
Okay, so I think we should wrap it
Damn.
up here. So I'm gonna ask both of you. All three of us should make.
Oh boy. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just went a little bit offline. We had a little bit of loss in the connection. I'm just going to be coming back to the connection. Give me a moment, please. Also, I was also looking to think of other genres in order to about talking about the future. I think when it comes to platforming, the sky's the limit at this point. GTA 6, I hope it's going to be good without any more delay or anything like that, because we have been waiting for too fucking long at this point. As far as racing goes, you know, it's never really been a change in any way or shape or form. So I think that, you know, it's gonna stay the same, and I think people were, including me, I'm gonna still buy it. You know, because it's, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I mean? It's you know, no need to fix what is not broken. That's all I'm trying to say. As far as some later games go, the same really thing, but the most influential is indie games. That is one hell of a topic, and I think I think we're gonna be talking about that in the next episode. So please stay tuned for that. I'm just going to be checking the Wi-Fi connection, so we could probably sign off from this. Hold on, give me a moment, please.
Well, I was gonna say hi to Salahuddin.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. You know, fucking.
Power went out.
Yeah, no. We're still kind of recording. So if that's the case, I'm gonna sign off right now, because you know I blackout.
I mean, let's just we're about to finish our blackouts. You know, power went out.
Yeah.
So let's just wrap this up here. So David, restate your prediction for the future of video games.
So my prediction.
Wait, by the way, is this being recorded?
That observed from 3 games.
All right, then go ahead. And
so my prediction from the 3 games that I grew up on, which is Ark Survival, GTA, and Call of Duty. Now they're actually in a pretty bad state. Now Ark Survival recently made a animation show because of the delay of Ark 2. And that anime show, let's just say, it's given gay vibes, you know?
Oh.
Oh god,
Look,
it's basically like what they did to Halo, isn't it? And fucking Netflix.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, Habe, I know you're kind of passionate about Halo. Don't watch Halo, the Netflix series.
I was actually thinking about it, but thank God I decided to wait for someone to tell me about it.
Yeah, unless you want to, you know.
Listen, I think you saved me from a heart attack.
I saved you.
Look.
I saved you from having a stroke.
Look. Anyways, let me continue.
Yeah?
Look. There is a good idea of actually improving the future of these games. So look. I'm gonna say. Then. Wait a minute. You might compare me to a child, but it's actually a good example. What if the other companies that's developing and releasing games, what if they could just rely on their fan base to help them with improving the games?
That's what everyone wants.
That's what everyone does. Like,
look,
when it comes to modern day products, that's what almost everyone does at this point.
Except for video game creators.
Give you
that's the problem.
Look, I'm gonna give you an example. Have you heard of the game called The Joy of Creation?
I've heard of it before, yes.
look, look. Now the game, now they go to look. This game is based on a mixture of the Boogeyman, Slenderman, and FNAF, basically.
Ooh.
And you might call me a kid for saying FNAF.
Bro, no. I am
And-
the FNAF.
and
I am the
if-
FNAF guy out of all of us. I am not gonna be blaming
You
you
say?
for anything.
Look,
Okay, wait, repeat what you said.
FNAF, Slenderman,
Look.
and the Boogeyman. That's what Joy.
Yeah,
Creation is.
afterwards.
a mixture of the three. Look,
Uh-huh.
so you know how terrible FNAF is now, right?
It depends on what kind
Uh-huh.
of context. Are you talking about via the movie or via the video games?
Look, the movie was decent,
Yes.
but the games,
Which one?
the games that's getting good nowadays is terrible. Is terrible. Especially
Which-
Security Breach.
Oh, okay. When it comes to Security Breach, I don't really consider it as part of the, the lore of the, the original lore. So, when it comes to Security Breach, I
I don't
always
like it anyways.
take it as its
Eh.
own thing. You know what I mean?
Like
But
lore,
look.
listen, lore-wise, it's not bad. Okay, no, wait, no. What the fuck am I saying? No,
Bro, how the
gameplay-wise,
fuck
it's
can?
not bad.
Okay, William Afton. He fucking died
No, listen,
too
listen,
many
listen,
fucking
listen,
times.
listen.
That's enough.
No, I wasn't paying
Karma.
attention to what I was saying. No, I meant gameplay-wise, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay.
But lore-wise,
Look.
Yeah,
let the
really is.
motherfucker die.
Look. Let me continue. So basically, their games is now shit. But look, if you wanna look it up, look up the Joy of Creation Ignite Collection. And before you do that, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When it comes to the most terrifying FNAF game, which one would you choose?
The most terrifying, I would say, for FNAF 4.
FNAF 4.
I'd probably
okay.
say Ultimate Custom Nights.
Look. If you look up the Joy of Creation, the Ignite Collection, it's going to be a lot worse than FNAF 4.
As a horror expert over here, I'm actually going to be looking this up.
Also, look up Cry of Fear. That's a really good. It's free
And
as
the
well.
game-
so-
It's going to
that's
work
also a
look.
good one.
Look,
Okay, now
the game is also
are you
going to
done with
release
the
on Unreal
prediction?
Engine 5.
By the way, David, can we
Look.
please speed this up because it's 12 and a half and I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Basically, companies just need to use their fan base as a way to improve their games.
Very much.
That's all I have to say.
I agree with you on that. Habe, what do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, now, okay. So here's my take. I have a feeling that it won't be that AAA, just like the movie industry. You know how like indie game studios have taken over the movie industry. I feel like the same thing will happen
Yeah.
to video games, where indie game studios are going to take over and create better games than the AAA games from game creators are doing today, unless the AAA game creators get their shit together.
Well, I
don't disagree with you on
that.
In my opinion, nowadays I'm literally playing some Atari games. I'm literally playing Heavy Weapons on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Because these new games are literally pissing me off. I just don't want to play them.
Well, for my case, I would say that, in specific genres, platformers, the sky's the limit as long as you put a limit on the creativity. When it comes to indie games, that's the most unpredictable market when it comes to, video game industry. I can only hope the best for them. Yeah.
Okay, now AJ, it's time for the hosts. The host decision. Oh no, not decision. Prediction.
Okay, like I was saying, platformer, the sky's the limit as long as there's a limit on creativity. Not everything can blend, and not everything can just, not go together. As long as they keep it going, like
But-
nowadays with the platformers.
But things can improve.
Yeah, things can improve. That's definitely things can improve. But so far, it's going good. It's going well enough. Hopefully it can improve. Just make sure that the creativity does not control it 100%. Because if it's just 100% creative, it's going to be 100% chaotic. As far
You can hold on. As what you just said, you can say that getting over it is somewhat a part of that.
Exactly. It's it's something so outside of the box that at this point, like, fuck it, let's go all out. You know what I mean? Just make sure that it doesn't go so all out that it's just unplayable. As I was saying, when it comes to
by the way,
yeah.
Look. By the way, can I include another point
Please
in
make it
my
quick.
prediction?
Please make it quick.
Look.
Please.
Look, so basically, not all of the fan base who creates fan games based on their favorite games. Not all of them should be included because you know what I'm talking about. So some of part of the fan base fuck the game up, but some of
Yes.
them actually make it look better.
Yes, I can
Actually,
get it.
hold on. That's actually a reason why Boom doesn't
And-
want to play Call of Duty.
Mm.
I mean, hell,
Yeah,
look, one
okay.
of the big examples is Yandere Simulator. The fucking developer himself cannot fucking fix it. What do you know? A fucking fan, he did it. He did it a lot more better than he could ever do. So, can I continue?
Look,
Yeah, go ahead.
what about
Let
the
him continue,
outside?
David.
The PDF files in it.
Okay, for the love of God, just let him continue. I'm getting tired.
Please.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did-
Listen. You can join. Listen, David. You can join us in another episode. Maybe after the second, after the one and after the next episode. The next episode we'll probably have another guest, but then you can be the next guest in the next episode. All right? Just
Yeah.
please finish.
Yeah.
Please just let
I
AJ
already
finish.
said finish.
All right.
Okay, now David.
And
No,
the-
AJ.
Okay.
Continue what you were saying.
Indie market, unpredictable. Racing market, it ain't broke, so don't fix it. It's fucking fine. Co-op,
Yeah.
don't make us fucking pay for it, and everyone will be happy. GTA 6, if they fuck up bad, it's gonna ruin everything. Call of Duty, if they fuck up bad, it's gonna ruin everything. Horror game, it's fucking repetitive at this point. They really need to step it up, and that's where the indie industry going to help us out. Yeah, that's all I can say.
I love playing indie. I love playing indie horror games. They're so fun,
Exactly.
and they're genuinely terrifying.
Exactly. So that is
They
my
are.
predictions. I think it's straight to the point. I think they're actually possible.
Yeah. I mean, we all have our own opinions. I don't really have any disagreements with your predictions, nor do I have any disagreements with David's predictions because bloody hell, they're really good ones.
Yeah, I'm just the kind of guy that just gets straight to the point. I'm not detailed. I'm like, look, if they do this, they're gonna get this. They do this, fuck it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's predictions. I'm not God. Stuff for the law. At the end of the day, God is the one that commands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I guess that's the end of it.
I guess that is, I guess that's the end of today's episode of the Gaming Center. I've lost track of what episod we're on. What the fuck is it? What number is it today?
I think it's episode 6 or something. I don't know. I don't even know the number myself.
Neither of us know.
Look, we are both of us, all of us are so fucking busy. All right, all of us.
All right. Can you edit that out, please?
Yeah. Anyway, guys,
Okay,
I
so-
hope you guys enjoyed
yeah.
this fucking sidetrack of an episode. I'm just gonna call this episode sidetrack because that's all it was. And have a great
Don't
day.
Yeah,
do
just
focus.
Bye bye.